Back to you with another fantasy draft today. It is Super Flex Friday. Yeah, all the other boards closed. I anticipated doing a little board draft again, but it filled up unfortunately. So I only got two into that little board draft. I only got two into the tournament. Uh, so I'll be working with those, but I don't necessarily love doing super flex, but it is what it is. I want to do a draft. I want to do this for you guys. So you know what it is, man. I'm gonna start it up and we're gonna get into a super flex Friday draft. Yeah, we're gonna do it. I wish this were small board. I'm sure they're gonna do a small board draft, a small board super flex draft. I'm sure it's gonna happen. But let's jump into one of these. Let's fucking ball out real quick. Uh, yeah, let's jump in. Waiting for three people. Look at that. It's all quarterbacks first. Basically, if you get one of these top quarterbacks, if I'm number one, I'm feeling very good. It's a little bit different than the other drafts. You want to go three, four quarterbacks. So I'm really hoping I can get a number one draft slot. We're gonna see what happens. And I don't at all. I'm actually deep, man. I don't like this selection at all. 12, 13. Man, if I could jump out of this, it would be fucking amazing. I think they heard me just talking about, hey, if you get one or two, it's much better for you. And now I'm at 12. So, yeah, at 12, basically, I don't know. I might want to double up on quarterback. I'm not sure if I'm going to double up on quarterback or we're going to see what happens. It puts me in a worse position for sure, being late in the draft. Like the later you are, the worse position you're in. So Justin Herbert's not going to fall to me. If I can, I'll take Justin Herbert, Trevor Lawrence. So I'll combo them up. But here we go. Yeah, all quarterbacks are going to be taken, obviously. What I don't, it doesn't feel natural to me picking like this. It doesn't feel natural at all. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see how this goes. All right, so quarterbacks are double. So you get double points for quarterbacks. Then it makes sense for me to double up on quarterback. It does make sense. Get the right guy. But who knows? I might find the right guy deep, man. Might find him late. I think I might go Trevor Lawrence, Deshaun Watson, and then pick up a third guy too. Let's go Trevor Lawrence. Let's go Deshaun Watson. You could argue, man, Matt, go wide receiver there. Do something else. Uh, Christian McCaffrey was still on the board. I would have liked that pick. Somehow I didn't see C-Mac. Was he really on the board? Was I scrolled down? That's my question. Maybe I was scrolled down a little bit because I didn't see Christian McCaffrey at all. I mean, no, his ADP is 21, so that's why. All right, so I'm feeling pretty confident with where I picked, who I picked. It feels good. Only issue is they are, you know, averaging about 300 each, and some of these playmaker threats at regular positions, not quarterbacks, are getting close to 300. So I'd like to get a guy like I'm. My hope is these guys go over 300, and that could help me a lot. But yeah, man, because there are other quarterbacks that can also get you numbers like that. But I was just thinking, pick up some big play threats that, yeah. I can hopefully pick up a late round Kyler Murray. Yeah, I think some of these quarterbacks are being slept on, but hopefully in 12 picks I'm able to pick up one of these top wide receivers, but it's looking like it's not going to happen. 12 picks away, and now there aren't many quarterbacks on the board. I could see some guys getting snagged early, but for the bulk of it, for the majority, I don't think Tyreek Hill is going to be on the board in 11 picks. Um, I'd like to have a top threat wide receiver. It would separate me, but it's not going to happen. Let's get a Kenneth Walker, Chris Olave maybe combo. Man, what y'all think of this Trevor Lawrence Deshaun Watson combination? You guys like it? What are you guys thinking? Yeah, it's different today. Yeah, if you can get one of these guys going 300 as a wide receiver, you kind of want to pick one of them up. Like, none of these wide receivers I'm really eyeing up having 200 points, but I'm going to have to snag somebody. I'm feeling a Jalen Waddle, DK Metcalf. I could snag a running back too. Maybe that's what I should do. Snag a running back and wide receiver. I'm deciding, do I want Nick Chubb or Derrick Henry? I think I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to go Nick Chubb. I'm going to go Jalen Waddle. I'm mixed up. Yo. Oh, Nick Chubb off the board, so Derrick Henry, Jalen Waddle, TK Metcalf. Yo, guys, Devontae Smith or T. Higgins? Would you go Devontae Smith or T. Higgins? Give me your answer. Devontae Smith off the board, so while we're here, give it a like so we can get 20. Oh, shit. All right. It is. All right. Here we go. Derrick Henry, DK Metcalf. You could even argue go DeAndre Hopkins there, but I went DK. I could see DeAndre Hopkins also being even Amari Cooper. Yo, if I could have that back, I might pick up Amari Cooper because I have Deshaun Watson. That's the only reason. So I could have that combo. Maybe a Calvin Ridley and Amari Cooper, one of them. But it seems like all these players are now going to be off the board. Yeah, man. All of them are going to be off the board. It might leave me wanting to take a Geno Smith. I definitely want Najee Harris if he falls to me. I'm a big fan of Najee Harris. I think he's going to have a breakout season this year. So I'll go with Najee Harris. What is the scoring for this? Is it one running back, or I believe it's two running backs, two quarterbacks, three receivers? Yeah, that's what it is. Three receivers, and then the flex option can be a quarterback or someone else. That's why I'm going to end up with three quarterbacks. I'm sure of it. But yeah, man, I'm going to be right back on the stream. I got to go downstairs, pick up some fucking, I would say OJ, because that sounds right, but some iced coffee is what I'm going to get. I'm going to get some iced coffee. We're going to get back into this. And, like, I'll be up soon. Got this iced coffee on mine. Yes, I did. Now we're up in 8 picks. Calvin Ridley still on the board. Yo, if I can snag Calvin Ridley, I'm hype. I'm a hype man. Also, Najee Harris is off the board. That is switching things up for me right now. I was expecting definitely Najee Harris to be on the board. It's looking like I'm not going to be able to pick up Kyler Murray. It's looking like he's going to fall. And it's going to leave me wanting to take maybe one of these rookie quarterbacks. It's going to be interesting. Here we go. If Calvin Ridley's on the board, it's an easy snag for me. I know I want to take Calvin Ridley. I might even want to double up on a Christian Kirk Calvin Ridley. But that might be too much. Derek Carr gets snagged. I might want to go. I don't want to go Kyler Murray this early. I want to take yeah, I shouldn't go. Kyler Murray could be my option. Nah, let's go Calvin Ridley. And let's go. This is where I need y'all's help. Do you guys prefer Christian Kirk, Terry McLaurin, or Keenan Allen? Do you want Keenan Allen or Terry McLaurin? Keenan Allen or Terry McLaurin? I want to know what you're thinking. Man, if Calvin Ridley, I'll be ecstatic. Calvin Ridley falls to me, man. It makes me feel very good. Here we go, Calvin Ridley. And let's pick up a Kyler Murray. Let's see what Kyler Murray can do. That might have been a little early. I feel like I could have waited a little bit, maybe gone to Jordan Love, CJ Stroud, someone like that, but I locked up my quarterback, and I feel like people are going to have to reach on quarterbacks now because I took an early guy. I can't forget about Matt Stafford. You know, that's what I did. I took Kyler Murray a little bit early when there's a Keenan Allen on the board. I like Keenan Allen a lot. I like Keenan Allen. I like Terry McLaurin. Christian Kirk, I just took his counterpart, so it could have been the option, but I didn't necessarily want to stack them. Some good players on the board, and I reached on a Kyler Murray, which isn't necessarily bad in a super flex, but if there is a a Matthew Stafford, I think he can get similar numbers. Matthew Stafford, I think this year could be the year for Matt Stafford to get similar numbers to Kyler Murray. I think they're going to be similar. So, man, that reach, I'm not sure about it. But, I mean, now I'm not going to have to take Matthew Stafford, but I still want him. That's the difference. He's still a player I'm trying to utilize, and I could end up with 4 quarterbacks. That's what I'm saying. But I'd like to stay with this 3. So hopefully someone reaches high on Matt Stafford, and I don't have to worry about it. Here we go. We had one person leave the stream while I was on the coffee run, but ain't nothing to worry about. Forgot to ask while both of you were in here. Hey, drop a like, please. It'll help boost. Maybe I did ask it now that I'm saying it, but hey, man, drop a like. It'll help a lot. Terry McLaurin just goes. Interesting how these running backs are falling. It is not many. It is running backs going pretty early, so I'm happy I snagged Derrick Henry. I think my next option right here, I want Keenan Allen, obviously. I don't want Tyler Lockett because I have a DK Metcalf. So I wanna I wanna go with somebody here. I'm not sure who it's gonna be. Not sure. I think George Pickens could be a good option. George Pickens could be an option. Yo, somebody has 0 quarterbacks. There's one person with 0 quarterbacks. I can't even conceive that. So they're definitely the types they're gonna have to reach on Matt Stafford, on Jordan Love. You gotta reach now. Keenan Allen gets taken. I think I might go with an Ayuk, but I want Pickens as well. I don't want any of these running backs. I want maybe a Javonte Williams, Joe Mixon. I'd snag one of them. But I'll take a Jahmyr Gibbs if he falls to me. I think Jahmyr Gibbs is. I I'm not sure if I'd want to take him over Javonte Williams or Jahmyr Gibbs. That's a close call, I gotta say. All right, so now I know I want to take Javonte Williams. Maybe a George Pickens over Mike Evans. George Pickens, Mike Evans could experience some down play. I need to know right now, should I go? I'll go Mike Evans. I'll go Mike Evans. I'll go Javonte Williams. Yeah, I was close to taking George Pickens. Maybe I should have doubled up and gone Mike Evans and George Pickens, but I had to take who I took. I got some big players that are all basically number ones. I think even Mike Evans is quite honestly a number one option over Chris Godwin. That's a close call. It's like the whole Keenan Allen, Mike Williams. But Mike Williams is really breaking into his own, I would say. But I think that George Pickens could have been my pick. I like George Pickens a lot. I think his next year he's going to have 180 points. So that's sort of where I was matching up Mike Evans and George Pickens. I was saying Mike Evans last year with Tom Brady had, yeah, I went Mike Evans over Chris Godwin. But last year, Mike Evans had 185 points, and that was with a Tom Brady. Now, George Pickens had 140 points as a rookie with the same quarterback. So, as a rookie, you would think they're going to get like a quarter more production, I would say. A whole quarter extra production. So, given his numbers, I would expect him to get like about 180 next season. Can he pick it off the board? I think who I like here is an Evan Ingram. The reason I say that, Evan Ingram off the board. I have Trevor Lawrence, so it would make sense to go Evan Ingram. David Njoku hopefully falls after 12 picks. It's looking like it's not going to happen. I'm not going to reach early on any of these guys, but it that's who I'd probably take. I heard some yelling. I don't know what that yelling was coming from. Oh, now I know. I know exactly what that was. Oh, Shotty. It was some Shotty, bro. It was some Shotty honestly look good. Damn, she looked good. She looked tight. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'll give it to her. Just like I'm giving everything to my draft right now, man. I'll go with Joe Mixon. I'll go with Joe Mixon right here. I'll go Kadarius Toney, Joe Mixon. They're not gonna both fall, but I'll go Kadarius Toney, Joe Mixon. Next up, I'll probably have honestly Jordan. No, I'll go Brandon Cooks over Jordan Addison. I'll go Brandon Cooks. So I'll go Joe Mixon, Kadarius Toney, Brandon Cooks, Jordan Addison, Quentin Johnson. I think Rashad White could be a baller. I could see White being a baller. Yeah, yeah. All right, I'm on the clock. Let's go. This honestly puts me in a juxtaposition because if I go Brandon Cooks Now, I'm not sure if I want to go Jordan Addison or Quentin Johnson. Do you have any advice? Would you say Jordan Addison or Quentin Johnson? Big guy, little guy, big guy, little guy. I'd go with the big guy again, but I'm gonna go with Jordan Addison. I think I view him as a better prospect, but that is a close call for me. It could be Quentin Johnson all the way. Um, just depending on where they get schemed. So if you have any advice, if you want to let me know, would you go Jordan Addison or Quentin Johnson? I'd like to hear your opinion right now. And I could even see an argument being made for going Cortland Sutton too. I could see that. But no way Quentin Johnson's going to be on the board in 21 picks. I think I want to go with a running back next. Khalil Herbert could have been an option. Yeah, basically James Conner, Alvin Kamara, David Njoku. Then I'll throw after this. There's no way they fall to me, but I'll put a Quentin Johnson, Cortland Sutton, even Zay Flowers. Then I think I want to see what Michael Thomas can do. I want to see what Jacoby Myers can do. Juju Smith. Even Darnell Mooney or KJ Osborne. KJ Osborne, Darnell Mooney. Yeah, I definitely hope one of these running backs fall to me. They probably won't. Khalil Herbert is an option as well. But I think I might value Kamara and James Conner. James Conner maybe right now with who I have. I might rock with the James Conner. I have three quarterbacks. Yes, I have three quarterbacks. I don't need to reach get another quarterback. I don't need another quarterback. It makes me want because I've had some regular teams where I've had three quarterbacks. I've had regular teams where I've had a combination similar to this. And I don't like that I did that at the time. I was thinking to myself like, man, this really isn't going to net me very much positive, but I went for it anyways, and I thought maybe deep into the games, one of these players pops off, and I'll have like in the playoff runs, maybe one of these quarterbacks pops off, and I'll have the team. But like I ended up taking three, and I could have gone another player, a position player that might have done me well. I think usually your top quarterback is going to be your top quarterback. So the only time I like taking three quarterbacks is in a super flex. If you have a top quarterback. Otherwise, I could see the argument being made for if you have maybe you start with a Deshaun Watson and you end up with three quarterbacks, but I think I'm in a good position having the three quarterbacks I have. I like it. But maybe I will have that team, even maybe that team that I had three quarterbacks on the regular with. I think I had this same build: Trevor Lawrence, Deshaun Watson, Kyler Murray. I think I've had this before. I think that yeah, David Njoku goes off the board. That is unfortunate. Maybe I should value a nah. honestly think. Darnell Mooney, I'm not sure about. I would double up on running back right here. I'd have no problem doubling on running back. And then leaving my running back room just at 4. I wouldn't draft a running back again. These would be my last 2 players that I'd draft at the running back position. Because I'm not sure who I want to take with wide receiver. I don't think I want to take a Darnell Mooney. So hopefully both these players are on the board. Hopefully he goes Brian Robinson, someone, and I can take both these players. I don't want to take a Darnell Mooney, but all right, I'm able to pick up James Conner and Alvin Kamara. Now I'm capped at the running back. I don't need to take another running back again. I'm done with my running back room. Now I'm going to go with wide receivers and tight ends. And maybe if the right running back, maybe just one more, I could see one more late in the draft, I might pick up one guy. But for the most part, I'm gonna focus on wide receivers right now. Yeah, hopefully some of these guys make it to me. Like Sky Moore, Zay Jones, Allen Lazard, Tyler Boyd, Donovan Peoples Jones, Joshua Palmer. I'll be cool with any of them. Odell, I can't. Odell may be above like most of those players, honestly. Um, Wandale Robinson, I want to see what he can do in that offense. Deontay Foreman's interesting now. He had 128 points last season, and he wasn't even. No, he was. He was the number 1 back in Carolina. So maybe a Ezekiel Elliott, like David A. Chain, but that's honestly probably even too early to take one of them. Quite honestly. Here we go. Can I get 2 of these guys in 18 picks? It's looking unlikely that I get 2 of these guys. So I like Cole Kmet for sure. Yeah, Cole Kmet, definitely on my radar. I'll put him down. I want to see what Josh Downs isn't the biggest. He's a great catcher of the football, and he gets open. His route running is super nice. He gets open, and then he can catch the football. But his after the playability isn't top notch. But compared to these other guys, I might go Adam Thielen, maybe Alec Pierce, but I'll take a gamble on Josh Downs after Adam Thielen, Alec Pierce. I'm not the biggest Dobbs fan, or Dobbs. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. But after all those, I'd go Ezekiel Elliott, David Achane, Kareem Hunt. Oh, Antonio Gibson, Kareem Hunt. And I just said I wouldn't pick up another running back, so I'm not thinking that any of these running backs are on the board, but hoping I get a receiver and this tight end. Yeah, because the Jacksonville tight end, Evan Ingram, already taken. Cleveland, David Njoku, tight end, already taken. Kyler Murray, his tight end is kind of in the air this next season. Let's find him. Trey McBride is the rookie who played well, not great, at the end of last season after Zach Ertz got his ACL MCL tear, completely fucked up his knee. So they're projecting that Trey McBride plays the first 8 games and is a baller, and he gets into the mix. If he's a baller, it's going to be hard for Zach Ertz to come back and really do well. But on the other hand, Zach Ertz could be a big play threat at the end of the season after week 8 if Trey McBride doesn't play as well as people are projecting him to. If he's sort of mid, then I could see. So I'm really glad I picked up. Yeah, if he's mid, then I could see Zach Ertz coming back and being a big player. Now, I'm glad I picked up 4 running backs because all those running backs that were below ADP all got taken. Also, unfortunately, Cole Kmet got snagged very early. So here we go. I'm going with one of these, two of these receivers. Let's see who's gonna be. I don't know. I like Adam Thielen, but I think if I could right now, I'd take Joshua Palmer and Odell. I don't know who the quarterback is going to be. So Josh Palmer, Odell is who I want, but I'll take other people. After that, I need some tight ends because I think that's what's gonna change everything. Is a tight end. It's only 3 of these guys, and then my flex option is gonna be one of the quarterbacks. One of these quarterbacks is gonna be my flex. Here we go. I get Josh. Yep, Josh Palmer, Odell. Yeah, you could say go Adam Thielen there, but I think Odell is a proven commodity. I think Adam Thielen is too, but Odell is even a little bit over the top if he stays healthy. And yeah, if he stays healthy and he gets on a team with a good quarterback. I don't know about the quarterback situation in Carolina. You would hope they pick up. I think whoever they pick up, one of those 2 quarterbacks, it's going to help them a lot, but we're not to see, man. And I passed up on Taysom Hill. I probably would go Joshua Palmer Odell, but I definitely want a tight end. Definitely. Taysom Hill, he's not going to fall to me, but I'll take Taysom Hill. I'll take Juwan Johnson. I'll take Marquez. I like DJ Chark. It's Michael Mayer, but the thing about Michael Mayer is I like some of these other guys. I like Kincaid more than Michael Mayer. But maybe I should draft both of them. Maybe I'll put Michael Mayer down. I like Tim Patrick. I like Curtis Samuel. So Mike Gesicki, Gerald Everett, Tim Patrick, Fournette. Pretty much how I value the board right now. DJ Chark gets taken. Yeah, Juwan Johnson, Taysom Hill already off the board. Man, if I can get a Tim Patrick, it wouldn't be bad. Probably my last receiver, and then I can focus elsewhere. Maybe get a late round running back. So Tim Patrick, not a bad option, but I'm also not feeling like I need to take him. I'm in a good position with 3 quarterbacks. I'm not gonna take another quarterback. I don't even think there is another quarterback on the board. Yeah, no other quarterbacks. Maybe Will Levis. Will Levis could be an option for someone else, not for me. I don't think Will Levis is going to score higher than any of these guys at any week. We could see about that. Basically, I'm going to go possibly one more receiver, one more running back, maybe a late round guy. Leonard Fournette is an option, obviously. I like Leonard Fournette. Yeah, I might end up taking. I think Marquez. I'd take Marquez above Tim Patrick. But I want one of these tight ends, honestly. I want 2 of them if I can. So Marquez off the board. I value these tight ends just like this. Do I want Mike Gesicki or Gerald Everett? Because Michael Mayer, I'm unsure about. I'm unsure about Michael Mayer. I could see Gerald Everett doing big things. I could see Mike Gesicki. So maybe I'll go Mike Gesicki, Gerald Everett, and pass Michael Mayer. I think I'm going to do that because I want to pick up a Dalton Kincaid. All right, so this is a challenge for me. Should I go Michael Mayer? What do you guys think? Should I go Michael Mayer? Give me your opinion. Should I Michael Mayer, Mike Gesicki, Gerald Everett? All right, I definitely want Gerald Everett. Mike Gesicki or Michael Mayer? Let's go Michael Mayer. Oh, that's challenging because I know Mike Gesicki. I feel like I should have done it for him. I should have said, "Hey man, this is for Mike Gesicki. I know the guy, so I should have gone in and taken a Mike Gesicki just because I knew him." But they do have two tight ends in that system already. I think wherever Michael Mayer goes, he's going to be the top threat option. So now I like McCole Hardman. I like Robert Woods, Dalton Kincaid, Jake Ferguson. If I could take some players right now, I think I'd double up on Dalton Kincaid and Jake Ferguson. If Mike Gesicki were off the board. If Mike Gesicki's on the board, I want Mike Gesicki for clear reasons. Paris Campbell, Khalil Shakir. These are all people I'm considering. Not necessarily going to take any of these receivers because I do want some tight ends. But Isaiah McKenzie over Paris Campbell. Interesting. Again, I don't love Trey McBride because they have another tight end in that offense, and I think Zach Ertz is going to come back hot. We're going to have to see. He did just get his knee completely replaced, so we're going to have to see. I like McCole Hardman. I think he's going to be that threat. Jake Ferguson off the board to him, but Mike Gesicki's still on there. Yeah, I'll go Mike Gesicki, McCole Hardman if I could right now. Here we go. Here we go. Dalton Kincaid off the board. That's unfortunate, but thankfully Mike Gesicki's still there. He's lingering. Lingering. Fall to me, fall to me. Both these guys have two tight ends already. So I'm hoping Dawson Knox, Houston. There we go. This guy doesn't go. If I can get Mike Gesicki, McCole Hardman, I'd be happy with that. Mike Gesicki, McCole Hardman. Nice. Nice. I like Jerick McKinnon. This guy's got 4 quarterbacks. Minute 3. Got all number 1 running backs. Got some playmakers at wide receiver. I could see going Noah Fant. Noah Fant here. I like Greg Dortch a lot. I like Corey Davis. I like Greg Dortch. Where's Greg Dortch? Greg Dortch gets taken, damn. And Corey Davis. Paris Campbell. Let's go Booty. Let's go Rashee Rice. Keyshawn Booty. Wow, Jelani Woods getting taken over Noah Fant. That's bold. So I got back to back to finish it off. Finish it off. I'd probably, in a dream scenario, I'd go Jerick McKinnon, Noah Fant. That's who I'd go with. Feel like my receivers, because you only need 3 receivers, not 4, because the super flex, I think I'm pretty solid at receiver. I'd want Jerick McKinnon, Noah Fant. Get 4 tight ends. Interesting over 4 quarterbacks, but again, I went a little bit early. I didn't like the value at. I didn't like taking a Malik Willis, let's say, because we don't know if he's gonna start or not. So I'm just filling out the rest of my roster now. Got 3 guys I'm confident in. There we go. James Robinson, I like that pick. James Robinson in New England. You could see him doing probably better things than. So here we go to finish it off. But is Jerick McKinnon going to get more production than... That's who I'm going to go with. I'm going to go with Noah Fant, Jerick McKinnon. Jerick McKinnon, Noah Fant. Finish it off. No Kayshon Boutte. Sorry, Boutte. We didn't take you this round. I could see Boutte doing big things in the NFL, even though he's not the most agile of receivers. Yeah, man. We got Trevor Lawrence, Deshaun Watson, Kyler Murray. This is super flex, by the way, for people just tuning in, not seeing any of the cover or anything. So you get 2 quarterbacks. Well, you get 1 quarterback, 2 running backs, 3 receivers, 1 tight end. Now, the super flex means that your flex option could be a quarterback, wide receiver, running back, or tight end. It doesn't matter who it is. So having an extra tight end, having an extra quarterback does you a favor because they usually score the most points out of anybody else. So that's why I have the amount of quarterbacks that I have, and I'm hoping that like 2 of them score more points than the rest of my team each week. That's what I'm hoping. So if Trevor has 30, Deshaun Watson has 25, and my closest other flex has 15 points, then I get 2 quarterbacks. I get essentially 2 quarterbacks, one that's my quarterback and one that is my flex or my super flex. That's what the super flex is. I didn't go Kayshon Boutte, so now the draft's about to end, and here's my team. Wow, I got good tight ends, good bunch of them. Now receiver, I'd probably like to see one more receiver from me, but 8 is fine because we only need 3 of them to score big. We only need 3 receivers to score big, and 2 of these quarterbacks score big, 2 of these running backs score big. But that's why maybe having 4 running backs as opposed to 2 could do you a favor. But I went 5. Hopefully, Jerick McKinnon has a couple big games. You can't expect too much since he's my 5th option, but it's pretty much where I'm going there. I could see myself going another wide receiver because you need 3 of them. That's the only thing I could think of. Besides that, I think it's a pretty solid draft. I like this overall for sure. So, if you guys have any questions, shoot away. If not, leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know what you're thinking. Subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. So, yeah, man. Probably make a meal or something like that. It's got some bagels and shit, so maybe I'll get a bagel. I don't know. I'll do something, but yeah, this is my draft. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, until next time, peace, guys. I hope you guys do big things today. Really have a good day. Peace. I'm gonna be on maybe later tonight, maybe later today. So stay posted. Hopefully we're gonna do something. All right. Hopefully we're gonna get another one. Maybe